8th, 2026.
We welcome you back to Sageview High School for the boys game now. Craig West, Evan Davis bringing you the call. It'll be Dalton Jenkin going up for the tip, and for Sageview they'll counter with Jordan Riggs. Nano Contreras, Jakari Ellis, Rashad Kinsey, and Gavin Bird round out the starters for Sageview. For Hanford, it's Garrett Coe, Maddox Riley, Derek Rowe, and Connor Clifton as Sageview has the ball. Contreras leaves that one off for Kinsey. Guarded up top now by Rowe. Contreras will drive in. Missed the layup, offensive rebound attempt, but Contreras out of bounds, so this ball will go to Hanford. Our player to watch, Derek Rowe, to take the ball up for the Falcons. Guarded up top by Contreras. Jenkin on the wing. Here's Maddox Riley. Connor Clifton now guarded by Kinsey. Coe, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Jenkin driving in, right-handed layup shot, rebounded by Riggs. Contreras on the wing. Kinsey lost control of the ball, regains baseline. Kinsey, kick up top now to Contreras. He'll drive. There's a two-play catch. There'll be a foul called on the play against Clifton. That's his first personal.
Yeah, Clifton moving there, didn't beat him to the spot on the floor, and first call of the game. Picks up a block.
So the shot clock resets now to 30 seconds as Contreras will inbound the ball for the Lobos. There's Bird with it. Bird trying to work on Riley. Contreras driving now. Baseline. Kinsey, mid-range shot. Pure.
Nice fallback baby there by Kinsey. Falling away and drops it right in.
Clifton trying to build separation. Riley surveying the court. There's Coe with it, guarded by Jakari Ellis, now back up top for Riley. Riggs on him, Riley stops. Jenkin with it, give and go with him and Clifton. Nice ball movement, but Ellis with the rebound. Pushed up top now to Contreras, and he'll take up the two.
Two good drives by Contreras. The first one he missed, but that one he made no mistake.
Rowe to Clifton. Clifton throw up a three-pointer off the mark, rebounded by Riggs. Riggs across for Kinsey, and a quick 6-0 run for the Lobos.
Well, I like the way they move the ball around.
Rowe quickly inside for two. It's the first 2 points for Hanford. Riggs, quick pace. Kinsey, mid-range shot. Cash it. Lobos lead 8-2. They come in at 6-6, Hanford at 4-8. There'll be a shooting foul there against Jordan Riggs. Drawing that was Maddox Riley.
Sageview head coach Case Rada in his first year, a former Kamiakin Brave. 15 years later, comes back and beats his former coach at Kamiakin. Not exactly the way I think they had it drawn up, but a lot of satisfaction when you can beat your mentor. You can beat the tormentor.
Connor Clifton checking out. Brennan Fuller coming into the game for his first minutes. As Riley splits a pair at the line. Riggs with it. Inside for Kinsey. What a feed that was from Jordan Riggs. Kinsey's got a quick 8 points. Fuller guarded by Kinsey up top. There's Coe inside. And a little miscommunication there by the Falcons as Fuller just threw that out of bounds. Here's Kinsey with it, driving inside. What a floater he's got. And he's got 10 points.
I like the way they play. They play fast. They get it down the floor. They don't waste any time. Don't give you any time defensively to set up.
That one tipped by Ellis, but that ball will stay with the Falcons. Garrett Coe to inbound the ball for the Falcons, who find themselves down by 9 quickly in this game. Here's Maddox Riley with it, back to Coe. Guarded by Ellis. Coe back up top now. Riley kick to the corner to Fuller. Fuller surveying. Jenkin. That one nearly stolen by Riggs. Rowe throw up a three-pointer. Rebounded by Coe. Rowe has it. Up top now to Fuller. His shot blocked by Riggs. A batted ball. And that'll stay with Sageview. And we'll take a quick break here. The Lobos out early, 12-3 on SWX.
Today.
Welcome back. Tonight's game is sponsored by Jewelry Design Center. We want to be your jeweler for life. Craig West, Evan Davis bringing you the action here from Sageview. The Lobos up 12-3, just over 4 minutes into the first quarter. Jordan Riggs with a block gave Sageview the ball back.
Well, it's a young team, but I like the way they pressure, and I like, I'll say it again, how fast they play. They don't waste any time.
A lot of 10th graders on this team, no seniors. Kinsey guarded by Coe. Kick out to the corner to Contreras. Contreras back to Kinsey, line up a three and hit.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun team to watch in the next 2-3 years.
Rashad Kinsey, a junior. Fuller driving in. Coe. There's Riley. Riley working in on Kinsey. Stop. Pop. Just short. He gets his own rebound though, tries again, rattles in and out. Bird with the rebound, Rowe steals it. Rowe looking to draw up a play, trying to get a screen there. That's Jenkin inside, tough contest.
Yeah, from the free throw line to the layup, great job by Jenkin. Able to play that, set a pick, and then rolled off.
Bird for three, too strong. Kinsey the offensive rebound. He'll take it up, just short. Batted ball, and it will go to Hanford. Connor Clifton checking back into the game. Brennan Fuller will head to the bench. Lobos up 10. It's 15-5. 2.5 to go in the first quarter. Here's Derek Rowe with it. He's got 2 points in this game. Clifton driving inside. And he'll take that one to the basket for 2. Contreras putting on the work, and that one's just stolen out of his hands by Jenkin. He'll slow things down for Derek Rowe. Guarded by Contreras. Kick to the corner. Three-pointer from Riley, too short. Ellis with the rebound. Riggs inside. A tough shot, won't fall. Clifton thought about it for a second, lost the handle. Rebounded by Riggs, and will be a foul called on the play. It looks like that's going against Dalton Jenkin.
And Jenkins coming over the back. Lobos will take the ball out.
Some substitutions early. Gavin Bird checking out, coming into the game. Contreras inside. It looks like there's going to be a travel call.
Yeah, did the bunny hop. He went to take the baseline, and bunny hop didn't hit the ball down on the wood.
Bates Sadler checking into the game as well. Rowe to Riley up top, trying to drive in on Riggs. Three-pointer off the mark and rebounded by Contreras. He'll look to push the offense the other way. Contreras inside, that ball stolen by Coe. Defense, offense, tipped by Riley, and Ellis with the rebound. Ellis driving with the speed, he'll draw the foul.
Ellis getting knocked down. Teammates help him back up, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2 right here. Nice soft touch.
Makes the first as Connor Ottenbright also checking in for the Lobos. Coming in for Hanford is Severin Frank. As Ellis has his first 2 points of the contest. 17-7's the lead. Rowe walking to a 3 off the back of the iron. Ellis with the softball touch to Contreras for the foul.
Chance of the three-point play now. Good drive by Contreras. Puts that ball to the floor once and heads straight to the basket. Chance to open up the biggest lead of the game at 13 right here.
Contreras with 4 points as that one's short. Sageview with still one more chance for a final shot. That one's stolen by Riggs. Defense, offense. What a play from Jordan Riggs.
Yeah, great 2-on-1 between those two. And Riggs with the finish.
Rowe to the corner for Coe, and Coe stepped out of bounds. Another turnover forced here by Sageview. They'll have a chance for the final shot.
Really an unforced error right there.
And Hanford will take a 30-second timeout. They trail 21-7.
Well, Alan Griffin calling timeout even with 17.1 left. Didn't like what he saw. Saw a bit of panic right there, stepping out of bounds, and just wants to gather everybody up.
Gather the troops. You just saw Nano Contreras on that finish on the sweet feed from Jakari Ellis. As mentioned, Sageview, the chance for the final shot to extend this lead to as much as 17 heading into the second quarter. It'll be Jordan Riggs to inbound the ball. Jakari Ellis looking to set up a play. Riggs will take it past half court. Ellis up top with 5 on the shot clock. Ellis to Riggs, his three-pointer off the mark, rebounded by the Falcons, and that shot won't count. As Sageview takes a commanding 21-7 lead heading into the second quarter. We'll be right back. The Lobos dominating start at home on SWX. Picture your favorite DQ treat. Is it a blizzard, maybe a cone? Are you feeling a shake? Whatever it is, stop picturing it and get your hands on a real DQ treat today. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good. Welcome back. Craig West, Evan Davis bringing you the call here from Sageview High School, where the Lobos find themselves up 21-7 over the Hanford Falcons.
You know, Clifton starting off that second quarter with an air ball.
Ellis three-pointer splash. Jakari Ellis with 5 points. Clifton has it again. Corner to Coe. Back up top now to Clifton. Frank inside, right-handed layup shot. Won't go. Contreras to Riggs, his corner three. Rattles in and out. Frank the rebound. Coe trying to find Fuller inside, and now it'll be a turnover forced by Sageview. So Sageview with 2 early turnovers forced on Hanford. They're up 17 as Rowe nearly got the steal. Looks like he might have taken that one to the nose. It looks like they are going to give the turnover there on Sageview, so Hanford with possession. Clifton up top, guarded by Ellis. Rowe driving. Up top for Coe. Back inside to Frank. He lost control of the ball. Taken the other way now. Contreras driving baseline. Stop. Up top now. Inside for the two on the foul called there was Bates Sadler. So Sadler looking for his first 2 points of the night, as Rashad Kinsey will look to check back into the game.
Good job by Sadler. Getting the call up from the JVs and playing with the varsity.
Sadler, a 6'2" guard, junior, as Kinsey checks back into the game for Connor Ottenbright. Maddox Riley looking to come back in for Hanford. He splits a pair. Frank will draw the foul on the rebound. That'll go against Kinsey, who just came back into the game. He's got 13 points already.
And he's got a bloody nose, so they got to stop the bleeding first. So just took a little pop in the nose, and they've got to stop the bleeding before they can let him back on the floor.
And that's Derek Rowe, who has the bloody nose.
Get going now, let's go.
Fortunately, he didn't break it.
Derek Rowe, our player to watch, the 6-foot guard junior. He's got 2 points in this one, as Sageview up by 18 here. And Rowe has the ball in his hands. Clifton guarded by Kinsey, and there will be a second foul called there against Rashad Kinsey.
Yeah, Kinsey a little bit tight. Coming in on Clifton.
Looks like they charged the previous foul actually to Riggs, so that's Kinsey's first. And he's now going to come back out of the game. It looks like he got hurt on the nose, so Bates Sadler comes back in. Or sorry, Connor Ottenbright comes back in. Frank up top. Corner for Riley. Driving in on Riggs, and that one out. Ellis will take this ball up. He's got 5 in this one. There's Sadler driving baseline, cross court to Contreras. His 3-pointer, money. Rowe with it. Clifton. Ellis on him. Riley driving in on Contreras. Back to Rowe. Now will be a travel called there against Derek Rowe. So Sageview up 21 in this game. That one's stolen. Rowe, 3-pointer, flush it. Rowe's got 5 of the 10. Contreras inside for Ottenbright. Working in on Frank. Ottenbright. Kick out to the corner. Sadler's 3-pointer. Right back. Riley in the corner. Inside now to Frank. Frank working in on Ottenbright. Can't get that one to go. Ottenbright the rebound. Contreras thought about it for a second. Cross now for Sadler. Inside for Ellis. And uses the window as his friend. 23-point lead now for Sageview. Rowe can't get the mid-range to go. Ellis with the rebound. He'll look to slow things down for the moment and let Contreras take it up. Riggs for 3 off the mark, rebounded by Frank. Clifton pushing the pace now. He'll kick it up top to Rowe. Riley inside on Contreras. Clifton now trying to drive in on Riggs. Riley, right-handed layup. Contreras with the rebound. Ellis the other way, across for Sadler. Contreras slows things down as he and Sadler play catch. Ellis, mid-range magic. Now a 25-point lead for the Lobos. Riley for three. Riggs with the rebound. Pushing the pace with Sadler. Sadler, tough layup. Ottenbright had control of the rebound for a moment there. It will go to the Falcons. We'll take a quick break in the action here. The Lobos up 25. 3:28 left to go in the first half.
Today.
Welcome back. We'd like to thank proud sponsor of high school basketball, Perfection Glass, your window and door specialist in the Tri-Cities, Walla Walla, and surrounding areas for over 50 years. Call today for a free in-home estimate. Visit perfectionglass.com. Craig West, Evan Davis bringing you the action here from Sageview High School and the Lobos with a 25-point cushion. 3:20 left to go in the first half. Here's a three-pointer from Riley, back iron, and Riggs the rebound. Ellis lost the handle of it but regained possession. Contreras surveying. Sadler across now for Riggs. He'll drive. Can't get the shot to go. He'll regain the ball. What impressive defense. Ellis inside. And one! What a tough finish that was from Jakari Ellis.
Yeah, great drive and just a nice little kiss off the glass and drops it in. Chance to get a three-point play here, but I love that backtrack to steal the ball. Comes back the other way flying, and here it is. Forces the play and ends up with a three-point play possibility.
Two 10th graders that are playing like seniors. As Garrett Coe comes back into the game now. Dalton Jenkin will take a seat. Jakari Ellis with 12 points for the Lobos. Sadler nearly with the steal, but a kicked ball violation.
Yeah, he reached out, kicked with that right leg, and no doubt about that. That was a kick ball, and so a good call to take it out of bounds, and with the honors, Clifton.
Sageview really opening up this game right now, leading 17-3 in the second quarter. Rowe trying to muscle his way. Clifton up top, guarded by Riggs. Gets the screen. Coe, great ball movement. Can't culminate in the three. Ellis with the rebound. Riggs will push the pace. And he'll draw the foul. There'll be two shots at the line for Jordan Riggs.
This Lobo team is young, quick, and confident. It's what I see in this game. Very confident and just keep that ball moving down the floor.
They play with such speed. Makes it very difficult for defenses to come back in time.
Well, you got to be in shape to play this team. And it's very obvious at the pace they set, you got to be in shape.
Riggs misses both. Rebounded, controlled by Sadler. Contreras thought about it for a second, fed it off to Ellis. Trying to find Bird inside, and a steal the other way by Riley. Riley driving in on Ellis. Bounce it to Fuller. Fuller lost control of the ball for a second. It'll be a jump ball. It looks like it will be staying. It will be going to Sageview. So another turnover forced by their defense. And what has been a dominant first half of play. Contreras to Ellis, thought about it. Off the back rim. And Riley with the rebound. Rowe, wide open three, too strong. Riggs will control. Sadler the other way. Aggressiveness from Riley, and that'll be a foul on him.
And Riley caught reaching in, got him across the wrist. Be an out of bounds play.
Minute 29 left to go here in the first half. Contreras to inbound. Sadler inside. What a play from those two. The lead now 30. Fuller 4-3 back rim. Contreras controls. Sadler quickly to Riggs. Across now for Contreras. His three rattles in and out. And that ball will go to Hanford.
Another thing the Lobos do very well, when they do throw a cross-court pass, it's a bullet. And not a looping pass. It's a bullet going across, hard to knock down.
Rowe nearly lost it, looking for options, trying to find Clifton. The pass just out of his reach, so a turnover by the Falcons as Severin Frank checks back in. Ellis, mid-range shot, unable to connect. Frank the rebound, Riley to take it up. Riley, line up a three and hit.
Got a 28-foot three-pointer. That's a big guy's shot out there, long range.
Sadler working inside, Frank on the tip. Hanford can hold for the final shot. Coe driving in, up top to Clifton. Clifton, long range three, hits the front of the rim. Sadler was trying to find Ellis on that pass and out of his reach, so an ill-advised turnover forced by Sadler. He'll check out as Rashad Kinsey comes back into the game. There's a three-pointer there from Maddox Riley. So foul called on the play for Sageview. There will be 9.2 seconds left to go. Sageview up 40-13. Up top now for Clifton, guarded by Contreras. 5 seconds left in the game clock. Clifton for Riley, got to throw something up. And he hit it, we'll see if it counts.
I'm not sure he got it off in time. Nope.
No basket. Looked like he got it. The officials say no.
Yeah, let it go after the horn.
As Sageview leads 40-13. We'll come back with some highlights from that incredible first half.
SWX.
Welcome back to Sageview High School, where the Lobos find themselves up 40-13 after 16 minutes of play. What an incredible first half it was for them, as we'll take a look at the highlights. And Jordan Riggs, Jakari Ellis, and Nano Contreras just had their handprints all over this game. There's Rashad Kinsey, Derek Rowe as well. He's got 5 points in this game. Sageview just doing an excellent job. Kinsey was money in the first half. He had 13 points. Dalton Jenkin also getting in on the score sheet. Connor Clifton as well. And there's Contreras. Had a couple of tough layups. Jordan Riggs inside. Jakari Ellis, a 3-level scorer. The ball movement also just impeccable from Sageview. There's Bates Sadler up from the JV team. That was an and one opportunity right there from Jakari Ellis, and then Riley hit a three the other way. It was a 14-point lead for Sageview after the first quarter. They make it 17 going, they make it 27, I should say, going into the first half.
Yeah, and they play like a veteran team, and they're kids.
It's crazy.
Youngest team in the league, and tell you what, they are well coached by Case Rada, and defensively doing a great job. They play the whole floor. They make you play home 94 by 50 and get up and down the floor. Just impressed with how hard they work, and percentage shooting well over 50% in that first half. They have good shot selection, over 50% from three-point range, which is phenomenal. If you can do that, shoot 33%, you're doing okay. But yeah, they're firing on all cylinders. Good drives to the basket, great second efforts, excellent first half.
Certainly was, and it's kind of scary that there's no seniors on this team, which means this team's only going to get better and more polished and more experienced. But take another quick break. When we come back, the second half of basketball will be underway shortly from Sageview High School on SWX.
Basketball.
Earlier this week, we chatted with some of the players on the Sageview Lobos. Take a listen to their first season.
Began last year, players who had been part of several programs across the region were now learning in a different setting, perhaps a different style from different coaches. Despite that, it's been really rewarding for the players.
I got the opportunity to play with new teammates, start from fresh with a new coach and everything. fulfill the role of like a new player at a new school and like first year as a basketball team together for varsity, getting the first win and stuff. So it's pretty exciting, pretty fun.
The school, and thus the team, does not have any seniors, so the leadership is coming from younger players than elsewhere, but it's also creating bonds that go beyond the court.
We're all great friends off the court. We do team dinners once a week before we have games. We're always seeing each other at school, hanging out off the court, and we have a great bond off the court, I think, is what helps us on the court as well.
The boys are 6-6 on the season, tied with Walla Walla for what would be the third seed in the 3A district tournament, and they're focusing on progression.
We got to play our hardest every game. We've been working on that. You know, as a young team, at the end we kind of fold, you know, sometimes. But, you know, we're working on practice every day, yeah.
Take another quick break here. When we come back, second half underway.
Randall here at Perfection Glass. If you've been thinking about upgrading your home, now is the time. All January long, we're offering $250 off Milgard replacement windows and doors. That's right, premium Milgard windows and doors with big savings. Plus, you'll get a free in-home consultation and 0% financing for up to 24 months on approved credit. This is a limited time offer, so don't wait to make your home more energy efficient, comfortable, and beautiful. Perfection Glass, we're here for you.
God has used my pain for purpose, and Mirror Ministries has provided me with a path to do so.
Freedom is worth fighting for. Save the date and join a movement. The Mirror Ministries Masquerade Gala, May 8th, 2026.
The signs are everywhere. Sometimes you just have to take a second look. Human trafficking is modern-day slavery, and it happens in our own communities. Victims can be any gender, age, or race. Join the Department of Homeland Security's Blue Campaign to learn how to recognize and report this heinous crime. Your second look could be their second chance.
Coming up on SWX, you have a replay of this game. The girls will start at 9 a.m. on Sunday with the boys at 10:30 a.m. You can also catch all the action on our YouTube channel, SWX Local Sports. And for college games, we also have women's basketball on Saturday. Idaho State taking on Eastern Washington, that at 2 p.m. And then after the Seattle Seahawks game, we have Gonzaga taking on Seattle, that at 7 p.m. And college men's basketball will continue next week with Pepperdine against Gonzaga Wednesday at 6 p.m., followed by Portland State and Eastern Washington, that on Thursday, also at 6 p.m. And then next Friday, Ellensburg taking on Prosser for some high school basketball. The girls start at 5:30 with the boys at 7 p.m. Well, welcome you back as well for the second half of action between the Lobos and the Falcons. Hanford will start with the basketball. They find themselves down by 27. They have 13 points as a team. The Lobos, Rashad Kinsey, has 13 points in this game. Jakari Ellis right behind him with 12. As their starting five gets onto the court. It's Gavin Bird, Rashawn Kinsey, Jakari Ellis, Nano Contreras, and Jordan Riggs. Derek Rowe will take the ball. Clifton up top, guarded by Contreras. Rowe gets it. Leave it off for Riley. He'll drive in, rebounded by Frank. Unable to get it to go. Offensive rebound, and he'll draw the foul.
Yeah, 3 putbacks right there. Nice job and getting in there and getting position. Severin Frank able to draw the foul and get that third shot.
So Derek Rowe, Maddox Riley, Severin Frank, Garrett Coe, and Connor Clifton out as Frank's first free throw attempt rattles out. Misses both, rebounded by Rowe though. Rowe in a trap. There'll be a foul called on the play.
30-second timeout.
As the Falcons use a timeout. They get the offensive rebound from Derek Rowe. They still find themselves down by 27 in this game. Points hard to come by for them. Hanford 4 and 8 on the season. Sageview 6-6. Will be a fresh shot clock here for the Falcons. Will be Connor Clifton down the ball for Derek Rowe. He's got 5 of the 13 for the Falcons. There's Frank up top, guarded by Bird. Inside to Clifton, what a feed.
Nice reverse layup by Clifton. Clifton able to kiss that and lay it right in.
Ellis up top, guarded by Rowe. Inside there for Bird. Bird muscles his way, mid-range shot off the mark, rebounded by Coe. Riley with it. Cross court now to Clifton. Gets the screen, throws up a 3, too short. He gets his rebound. Across now for Frank. Rowe to Riley. Riley drives in. Shot hits front rim, controlled there by Gavin Bird. Ellis driving in. Kick to the corner for Riggs. There's a 2-play catch. Ellis walking to a mid-range shot and connect. Rowe with it up top. Kick to the corner to Riley. His 3-pointer, rattle it home.
Nice shot by Riley. He realized he had a lot of time and space and utilized it well. Gets to Trey.
That ball stolen. Coe the other way. Bounce it to Rowe. And a tough take to the rim. So it'd be a timeout called here for Sageview. The deficit cut to 22 for the Falcons.
Yeah, 5-point switch and a real hurley, and not a bad timeout to take.
There's Ellis on the mid-range shot. He's got 14 in this game.
Averaging over 21 a game during the season.
He and Riggs have been up there for points per game. Riggs only with 2 points in this game. We'll also use our lovely friend David Shipp for some out-of-town scores. Pasco and Hermiston 25-21 at halftime. Chiawana and Walla Walla, they lead. Chiawana leads 73-33 through 3. Richland taking Kamayakin 53-32 at halftime, and Kennewick with a 5-point lead over Southridge at half as Bird drives inside. Rowe with it, surveying Frank up top. Bird daring him. Clifton now, guarded by Kinsey. Riggs on Riley. Riley, kick to the corner. Coe's 3-pointer, too strong. Kinsey taking it all the way. And it'll be a blocking foul here against Garrett Coe. So that will send Rashad Kinsey to the line for 2. Kinsey strong on the first. He's got 13 points in this game. Lobos up by 24. Make that 25 as Kinsey splits a pair. Rowe guarded by Contreras up top. He quarterbacks the offense. Leave that one off for Riley. Frank now, Bird on him. And that'll be a blocking foul against Gavin Bird. That'll be his second personal foul, side out for the Falcons. Fresh shot clock here for Hanford. Rowe with Contreras on him, trying to build some separation. Clifton takes it back up top now for Riley. Riley working in on Ellis. Clifton now driving baseline on Riggs. Coe, mid-range shot, gets the touch to go. Ellis lost control of it for a second. They're recovered. Ellis to Bird. Trying to find Ellis again. That one stolen by Riley and recovered by Coe. Clifton for three, too short. Riley the rebound. Coe looking to get the screen, and a foul called against Gavin Bird. That'll send Coe to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, that's the rare three-point shot right there. Say hi to my buddy Ernie Waldner down in Palm Desert. He got off his wallet and he's playing golf from coming in from warm Swift Current, Saskatchewan to play some golf for a week.
Take a quick timeout and we come back. Free throws for Hanford.
Basketball.
Welcome back. Craig West, Evan Davis bringing you the call. Garrett Coe at the line for 3 free throws after Gavin Bird picked up his third personal foul. He's now taking a seat as Connor Ottenbright and Bake Sadler check back into the game. Jordan Riggs coming out of the game as well for the Lobos, who find themselves up 23 with 3:52 left to go in the third quarter. Coe now 1 for 2 at the line. The guard, a junior, 6 foot. As he hits 2 out of the 3. Delay a game called against Severin Frank of the Falcons. Jakari Ellis to take the ball up for the Lobos. Guarded by Rowe up top. Ellis kick to the corner for Contreras. Driving inside, too strong on the floater. Kinsey with the rebound. Contreras inside for Kinsey, and he'll draw the foul. Maddox Riley on the contest.
That's a tough foul call, and I'm kind of with Alan Grithman on that one. Looked like it went up straight, and having a discussion right now. That looked like it went straight up. I thought it was a good play.
First free throw rattles in and out for Rashad Kinsey, the junior, 6'3". He's got 14 in this game, tied with his teammate Jakari Ellis. Make that 15 as he splits a pair, 2 of 4 at the charity stripe. Frank in a triple team. That'll be a foul called.
Yeah, they'll go to Sadler.
Looks like, I think they credited that one to Contreras.
Victim of circumstance right there. It looked like really it was Sadler that had the foul.
Brennan Fuller checks into the game for the Falcons. 22-point deficit for Hanford. Clifton inside. He'll line up a 3, rattle out. Kinsey the rebound. Quickly pushes the ball up court. Ellis thought about it. Nice move. Ottenbright. Clifton on him. Kinsey, he'll take a 3. Hit back rim on that. And that ball will stay with Sageview, it appears.
Ellis got a little bit of showtime in him. Nice dribble around the back. Gets a nice pat on the shoulder from Garrett Coe.
Ottenbright inside. Frank met him with the contest.
That was a big stuff by Severin Frank. Shoved that one right back down his throat. Great block.
Only took 2 seconds off the shot clock. Contreras to inbound. Ottenbright try it again. He gets his own rebound. Up top now to Ellis. Working in on Coe. Ellis driving in with the right-handed layup. Ottenbright the offensive rebound. He puts it up and in.
Good job by Ottenbright. As he got in there, got the inside position and the putback and earns the 2 points.
Rowe driving in. That shot blocked as Kinsey picks up the rebound. Ottenbright inside on Frank. Right-handed floater is good.
So he's up high enough. It was almost like he was up above the rim and kind of shot it down. Not up.
There's Frank, guarded by Ottenbright. 3-pointer from Fuller. Rebounded by Sadler. Quick to the rebound. Ellis working around the screen. Ellis mid-range shot, money. Ellis has 16 in this one, a game high. Frank working inside, can't get the shot to go. And that ball will stay with Hanford as Jordan Riggs comes back into the game. And Jakari Ellis will take a seat. Take a look at the replay on your screen right there. Ellis, he's just been great from the mid-range. As Frank comes out for Hanford and coming back in, some substitutions. Sadler with the steal. Sadler the other way to Ottenbright, and he'll just float that one in. Ottenbright with a quick 6 points in this third quarter. 30-point lead. Rowe working inside, can't get the layup to go. Rebounded by Coe. Back to Rowe, and what a tough layup that was. Contreras the other way. He'll muscle his way to the basket.
Well, the ball was actually contested and blocked and still muscled it in.
Rowe walk into a 3 and rattle it home. Rowe's got 12. Contreras called for the foul there is Garrett Coe. That's his second personal. Contreras just a 10th grader, but he's got so much muscle on him. He's got 9 points. Contreras driving in again with the right-handed. Ottenbright the offensive rebound and the cleanup.
Yeah, they don't play like a young team.
Coe line up a 3. Ottenbright the rebound. What a third quarter this has been for him. Riggs calling for Ottenbright. Driving inside. And Fuller with the contest. It will stay with Sageview with 1.9 to go, up 29. Contreras to inbound. Inside for Riggs, and a great feed right before the shot clock expired. Riggs gets his 6th point of the night.
Well, they'll leave with their biggest lead of the game at 31 as we're going to take a timeout.
Sageview up 60 to 29 here at home. An incredible performance overall from them. Krigler Insurance Agency is proud to be a part of high school basketball on SWX. Decades of experience, personalized service located in the Uptown Shopping Center in Richland for home, auto, RVs, boats, and ATVs. Isn't it time you were with CIA? Krigler Insurance Agency, 509-946-4620. Craig West, Evan Davis bringing you the action from Sageview High School, where the Lobos jumping out to a 31-point lead, their largest of the evening. There's Contreras up top. Kinsey back up to Contreras. Contreras trying to build separation. Oh!
Alley-oop, baby. That was an alley-oop shot. Little flipper or finger roll.
Fuller drives to the basket and gets the touch.
Nice kiss there.
Jenkins with the rebound, with the steal. Jenkins, kick out to Rowe. Clifton, nice finesse move.
Oh, Clifton, that was sweet. Nice move. Deke right, went left, spins it in.
Contreras surveying, has Sadler. Sadler drives in, right-handed layup. Ho, ho, ho. A lot of tough buckets on both ends of the court.
Yeah, power move right to the basket. Great looking too.
Rowe with Riggs on him. Clifton, and he stepped out of bounds driving baseline.
Yeah, just surrounded real estate. Good defense though caused that. Had nowhere to go in the baseline and no choice but to go out of bounds.
Clifton will come out of the game and Maddox Riley will check back in. There's Contreras with the tough layup. He's quickly running down the court. Ottenbright inside. His layup rattles in and out. Uncharacteristic miss from him. There's Fuller. Cross court now to Coe with Kinsey on him. Jenkins inside, faked the shot, took the lay.
Yeah, nice move there. And one-on-one with Kinsey and able to bank it in.
Ottenbright surveying Sadler up top. His three-pointer. That one rebounded by Riley. Rowe in the corner. Driving in on Sadler. Up top now to Coe. Coe inside. Met with some contest. Stripped and stolen again by Coe. Riley driving baseline. Whoa! A rainbow shot for him.
Great move by Riley, but it all started with a takeaway by Coe. A lot of credit to him. He was dogging on that ball.
Here's Riggs now. Sadler in the corner, and he lost control of the ball, so a turnover. Falcons possession.
Yeah, I like to compete there on Coe, especially with what the score is. He's still playing.
See the sweet lay from Maddox Riley. Hanford trails by 27 in this game, but they're playing as if it's a 4-point game. Fuller checking out. Clifton comes back in. Quick break for him. Rowe will take the ball up. He's got 12 in this game. Riley with Riggs on him. Jenkins working inside, met by Ottenbright. Riggs the other way with speed. Contreras driving it inside for Ottenbright. He's now met by Coe, but it looks like there'll be a foul called on the play.
That's going to be a foul on Ottenbright.
So Coe gets the block and Ottenbright gets the foul. We've seen some crazy stuff happen in basketball. This game's still far from over. Coe up top now, working in on Kinsey. Clifton with Contreras on him, inside for Jenkins, and he gets it to go. Ellis quarterbacking up top. He's got 16 in this game. That's a game high. Ottenbright. Back to Ellis. Up top now to Contreras. His three-pointer, money. Oh, Sageview needed that in a big way. Rowe inside. What a sweet finish to the basket. Contreras with speed the other way and a right-handed finish. He's now got 16 to tie a game high with Jakari Ellis. Rowe, stop, pop, too strong. Ellis now. Floater. Whew. Bullseye from him. 30-point lead, three-pointer from Riley. Rebound controlled by Ellis. Lobos up 71-41 with 3:30 left to go. Looking to go to above 500. Ellis on the wing. Gets a screen from Ottenbright. He'll line up a three. Jackpot!
He's got such a sweet touch.
And he's got 21 in this game to match his season average. Contreras will slow things down. Puts a sweet move on Coe. Driving in, met by Jenkins. And that ball will stay with Sageview. We'll take a quick break in the action. The Lobos up 30.
Basketball.
Welcome back. Get any party started with a classic DQ fudge and crunch cake or blizzard treat cake available at your local DQ in sizes and designs for any occasion. DQ, happy tastes good. Craig West, Evan Davis bringing you the action here from Sageview High School, where the Lobos up 74-41. And Craig, it's just been a defensive clinic from Sageview, but the way that they push the pace, given how young they are, it's too much for Hanford.
Yeah, they're very aggressive, and they're hard to keep up with. Defensively, they give you no time, no space. They make you work the entire 32 minutes of the game.
Sageview with 3 guys with 15 plus. That's Kinsey, Jakari Ellis, and Contreras. And that's Contreras up top with 11 on the shot clock. Kinsey guarded by Riley. Bird, it looks like a foul will be called against Hanford. And checking into the game for the first time, Nicholas Schultz.
Yeah, that foul came away from the ball.
Gavin Bird checking out. Gio Guzman coming into the game for the first time as Sageview looks to empty their bench just a little bit. Coming in. And Kinsey with the right-handed layup inside.
Uh-oh.
And he'll steal this one. Kinsey, defense, offense, 2.
Thinking for a moment he might try and slam it.
Riley inside. He'll respond the other way. As both teams looking to empty their bench. Kinsey wide open, 3 off the mark. Riggs the offensive rebound. Recovers. Kinsey inside. And he's got 21 now. So him and Ellis with 20 plus points. Timeout called by Hanford.
The Americans have won tonight, having a good road trip through the Central Division. Cruz Vaveo with a game winner and the clincher into an empty net. 5-3 at Red Deer tonight, on to Edmonton tomorrow. All their guys got to go to the Oilers loss last night and savor that 1-0 shutout. Sorry for Oiler fans, but I kind of enjoyed watching that.
Yeah, well, if you love offense.
Big donut.
As Sageview has just really expanded on their lead, now up 37.
Got to meet your dad a couple of weeks ago at
yeah, back in the
crypto.com.
Yeah. The friendly confines.
Look just like your dad. You're just a lot younger.
That's good to hear.
Boy, what a locker room the Kings have. Oh, my goodness.
It's pretty sweet since they've remodeled
well, after
it.
they got rid of those stinky Clippers, nobody wanted them there anyway, and got them out to their own building, and the Lakers Kings could take back their own space in their own building. Doubled the size.
Ton of substitutions coming onto the court now for Hanford as they've emptied out. There's Fuller up top. Rowe driving in, right-handed layup shot. There'll be a foul called against Guzman. It'll send Rowe to the line. He's got 14 in this game.
That is one thing they talk about. That is the only team that was born in L.A. I guess you could say the Chargers were, but they were there for 2 years and went to San Diego and came back.
Yeah.
But everybody else came from somewhere else. Kind of like the people who live there.
Yeah.
We were all from somewhere else, you know.
It's a very diverse city.
Yep. A lot of things to like, especially the beach. Then you drive an hour and you're in the snow.
Another three-pointer. The Lobos just continuing to continue their offensive surge. Rowe walk into a 3, rattle in and out. Bueller, throw it up for Riggs. Corner pocket off the mark. Rebound unable to be controlled, so it will go to the Falcons. I think the one thing I love about LA is the diversity and the different cultures that you get to learn about.
First thing I had to do is after I got off the plane, we had to go to the Rampart District on the way to the game and get a Tommy's Burger and get the chili.
Oh, that's famous.
Yeah, that's the original up there by Dodger Stadium. About 4 miles from downtown and 10 minutes maybe from the arena.
Ball will stay with the Lobos here as they're up by 39 with 50 seconds left to go. That floater shot, impressive take.
39-point lead here in the final minute.
Rowe inside, can't get it to go. Schultz the offensive rebound, batted ball. And Sageview could go for the final shot, or they'll just dribble out the clock. And it looks like they'll just dribble it out with Jordan Riggs. An impressive showing here at home brings Sageview to above 500 with a 7-6 record. Hanford drops to 4-9 on the season. The Lobos with 3 guys with 15 plus, 2 with 20 plus. Their speed and agility just too much for the Falcons. And that'll do it here from Sageview High School.
Pretty impressive win for this young Sageview team in front of the home crowd. Very impressive win.
Just too much to handle. And you just think about what Coach Case Rada has done with this team. No seniors, so they'll be back next year, and I think that's what makes them really scary, because when you look at other teams in the MCC that have a lot of seniors on their team, you think about Richland, you think about Kamayakin, you think about the elite schools, they're going to still have to figure out who's going to step up for them. You already know who's going to step up for Sageview.
Well, he's the young coach. He's the new guy on the block, and I think he's earning a lot of respect. This team has a chance to get in and maybe be in the postseason.
And a ton of respect just for the players as well. Jakari Ellis comes over from Kamayakin, didn't get a lot of run there, and is now averaging 21 points on the season in varsity as a sophomore. Incredible. And you look at Jordan Riggs, a sophomore as well. Rashad Kinsey, he'll be a senior next year. A ton to love about this Sageview team.
No question about it. They not a senior in the group, but some of the juniors, like Bright, gave really a good game here tonight. He missed one shot. I mean, he was great cleaning up things around the basket. Gets a call up. You know, he's normally on the JVs, and, you know, he had a great night tonight.
Yeah, it was just incredible showing overall. We'll obviously take a look at the highlights in this game, and you'll notice just a lot of it being Sageview as well. Just the way that they were able to dominate and be a pest on the defensive end that led to a lot of quick buckets in transition. Rashad Kinsey really got the scoring started, the tempo. He had 13 in the first quarter. Had a couple of threes in this one as well. There's Dalton Jenkin. He had a few tough buckets at the rack.
You know, one of the things for Hanford, they had a lot of shots that would go in and out. They didn't have a lot of luck here in this game.
Yeah, if you're Alan Griffin, you know, there's still a lot to love about the performance despite what the score says, because to your credit, to your point, you know, they did have a lot of shots rattle in and out, left a lot of points on the scoreboard, hypothetically.
But they're misses, you know, the bottom line, they're misses, but at the same time, they'll stay in, and it might have been a different game.
That's just what they always say in basketball. It's a make or miss league, and unfortunately for the Falcons in this one, just more misses than makes, and just unfortunate bounces that just didn't rattle in their way. And for Sageview, they had bounces that did rattle in their way. There's Jakari Ellis there. He was really working the mid-range in this one. That's his spot.
Yeah, he's got showtime in him, doesn't he?
Yeah, he plays with a lot of swagger and a lot of toughness as well. There's Ottenbright, who had 8 points in the third quarter alone, a lot of offensive rebounds. for second chance opportunities. And Derek Rowe, he had a pretty impressive game as well.
That was a well-balanced game, and Sageview goes to 4-6 in the MCC, 7-6 overall. Hanford goes to 2-8 in the MCC and 4-9 overall.
Just an impressive performance there from the Lobos. That should just about do it for us here from Sageview High School. For our executive producer Matt Funk and the rest of our wonderful crew, Craig West, Evan Davis, saying happy Friday night. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy that Seahawks game. We'll see you next Friday.